What's going on, guys? We are back once again, and I finally was able to sit down and watch and finally finish The Witcher Season 2. Finally, after what has been out maybe a week now. This is going to be a little later review due to of I got other videos planned for you guys. So when this video comes out, other videos have already came out, but this is going to be, I believe I'm going to have this after Christmas. But if you guys have not seen any of The Witcher yet, I do highly recommend you click it off the video so that way we can go into spoilers as well as also what were your thoughts. Either way, I enjoyed this season. I did. I was really intrigued on how they were going to handle Ciri's character as well as Geralt and Yennefer and everybody else. In the entirety of this season, we see where Geralt is no longer trying to avoid the, Ciri being around him, that he is now her protector, he's her mentor, and becomes her father figure in a way. And now that he's trying to figure out what she is, and again, guys, I'm going into this show not knowing a lot about Witcher, so please forgive me, because again, I've played a little bit of the games, not a whole lot. I haven't read none of the books. I'm really getting further into Witcher now. Again, seeing what the characters look like in the games and other, other areas, I'm not still the biggest fan of the actresses that they got to play Triss as well as Yennefer. I still think that they should have gotten different actresses to play them to really look like the character. I like Henry Cavill as Geralt. I think he's great. I like the actress who plays Ciri. I think that is a very good role. I'm the type of person, if you're gonna have a character or an actor, try to make them look like the character. Don't go, and that includes everything, whether it be skin color, whether it would be, the hair or the figure. Make that character, literally, make that actor or actress look like the character, not some for agenda. But again, that's just my opinion. But overall, in the entirety of this season, it was kind of hard to follow for me because mainly it was really dealing with a lot of politics between the Brotherhood and Euphoria, as well as also the Witchers and everyone trying to figure out what Ciri is. And we finally figure out that she is a half-breed. She is an elf and human mix due to, obviously for those that did not know, but she realizes she's never going to be, she's strong, but she may not be as strong as Geralt, and she wants to become a Witcher. Which again, if I remember correctly in the game, I think she does become a Witcher after everything Geralt teaches her and after everything she goes through. Because we finally do see that she's learning how to try to control her powers, how to train, how to fight, monsters. And we also even get to see, Yennefer, she goes through a hard time after what she did last season of losing her powers and trying to regain them and having to make different alliances to be able to get them back. And then we also figure out what the main villain is behind this season, which is an ancient witch that is trying to go after Ciri and her powers and use her for her own agenda and is manipulating anyone as well. Then we see one of the characters make a big alliance with the elves due to them wanting to rebuild their army after what happened last season as well. Now, again, I like The Witcher. It's just I kind of wish there was more action. There's not enough action in the last couple seasons, in my opinion. They could upgrade the action, but again, that is my own opinion. It's one of those shows where I don't think it's a perfect show, but at the same time, it's very enjoyable to watch. It's not one of those where you can't wait, but me personally, I don't want to wait. When I'm watching it, I'm like, man, I gotta see what happens on the next episode. I gotta see what happens. Now again, I know they do their own twist on things. Every show or movie does that, which again is fine. And everyone's like, oh, well, I don't like this character, or I don't like this character, or whatever. I really don't have a favorite character at the moment. I do like Geralt. I do like Ciri. I'm supportive of the show. Again, I may not agree with some of his decisions, but I am a supporter of the show. I think the way they got it going with the different monsters is really cool. I like the fact of that they're showing this story. This story really involves you with, the elves, the dwarves, humanity, mages, and sorcerers, and witches, and demons, and monsters, and all these things in this world that, you kind of just get into, and you're like, oh, wow, and they just drag you in it, and it's just amazing to see because you get to see the world of a Witcher, due to, how they're perceiving it through Geralt's eyes, other than just in the video games and the books. So it's very interesting when you finally get to see that in live action after however long. And I know there's some hardcore Witcher fans out there, so try not to go after me too badly, but what I want to hear from you guys was, did you guys enjoy the season? Was it okay? Was it bad? Was it just suck? Was it amazing? And would you guys recommend that I get further into the Witcher world, such as the games, the books? What do you recommend? I personally like to know down in the comments because I want to learn more about the Witcher. I do. I really don't know a lot. I want to learn more, and I'm willing to learn more. Again, these are just my thoughts on the season. I know there's been a lot of fans out there from what I've been reading that are not happy with the ending of Season 2, that Season 2 could have been a lot better, that they changed too much, as well as some of it did not make sense due to the way I guess the books is, as well as also the video games. Again, I've never really played much of the video games, as well as I never read the books, so I'm kind of in the dark here. So help me out here, guys. But once again, I do believe we are going to be getting a Season 3 of Witcher at some point. Just don't know when. I will say one of the most funniest things in this season was when Jasker was doing his little songs, especially the one when he was in jail. I was laughing so hard. I had to stop watching it because I was laughing so hard because I couldn't pay attention to what was going on. But that's why I was like, okay, I got to stop it. I'm laughing so hard. But either way, what did you guys think about Season 2? I'd like to know down in the comments down below. If you guys are new to the channel, subscribing. Leave a big fat like on the video if you guys enjoyed. Comment down below what you think I should do with The Witcher. Do you think I should continue watching? Do you think I should start the books? Do you think I should just play the video games? What do you think? I'd love to know down in the comments down below, and I'll be seeing you guys on the very next one.